into the mirror. I'm gonna lie. I have never thought in a million years I would find myself in such a situation. What's up YouTube? It's your girl Mary Ann and I'm back with another video. So today's video is gonna be a story time. I'm gonna do a story time on my first fight. But before I get into this video, make sure you guys already know what to do. Make sure that you hit that like button, you hit that subscription button, and leave a comment down below. So basically this happened like many years ago. It was while I was at boarding school actually, so you can't say I was like a kid, but that was my first ever fight where I actually throw a punch. Not saying that the punch landed, but you'll find out soon as I get into the story. So it was at boarding school. It was just this one morning. So normally at boarding school, as I already explained in a previous video, at boarding school we used to get up like 6 o'clock, maybe in summer times it will be 5 o'clock, but during winter 6 o'clock. I can't remember if this was during winter or summer, but let's say 6 o'clock for this one. So wake up 6 o'clock, did my usual thing, get my toiletries, throw it in a bag. So yeah, so for some reason I didn't put my clean underwear inside the bag as I normally do. I just had it in my hand. So I go to the bathroom. Inside the bathroom, when I got there was like if you in the bath, we had like a huge bathroom where, you know, boarding school, a lot of girls, so in the bathroom you had like a section. It was like divided in sections. The other bathrooms had like a door, and then obviously if those are already occupied, there were sections with mirror and just a sink. So if those bathrooms that had doors were occupied, obviously the rest of the ladies can choose from the mirror sections. So yeah, when I got there, bathrooms with doors occupied, and the mirrors, the section with the mirrors, I think there were two. Got there and just got into there was no need for me to wait for someone like we normally do, of course, because we are a lot of girls. But long story short, so yeah, when I got there, it was like a vibe. The girls were cracking jokes, and there were this group of girls, like they were joking around, and the other girls, they weren't part of the joke, but they were laughing, and it was a vibe. It was cool, and they were making fun of this one girl. What are we gonna call her now? Let's call this one girl S. So they were making fun of S, but S was also part of the joke. So S didn't mind. She wasn't offended. Like, they made jokes, he laughed and made jokes back at them. Like, it was all fun. So because the mood was so fun and everybody was laughing, even the girls that were just inside the bathroom, busy to wash themselves, so I started to join in. Not in the conversation, but I started to laugh with the rest of the other girls that were there. I don't know what, was it just my big mouth? But I remember I asked, they made like a joke. And I remember I asked something about the joke. I didn't even direct it to S, because the joke was about S. So I didn't direct my question to as I direct to the person who was cracking the joke. Maybe I think I asked where or when or so, it's something silly, some silly question in that direction. So as soon as I asked the question, she said, "We're not talking to you." I'm like, "No, I was just, you see, no, I was just asking, and I didn't mean anything bad. I was just asking." She said, "Yeah, like I said, we weren't talking to you, so why are you asking questions?" I said, "But still, I didn't say anything bad. I didn't ask anything bad. You don't." She didn't have to answer if she didn't want to. "I don't know why you coming at me." Said, "Well, the question was about me, so don't put your nose where it don't belong." I was like, "Damn, girl!" This whole mood shifted. The whole mood inside the bathroom shifted. I said, "Well, okay." But guys, I think thinking about it now, you know that situation where oh my god, don't mind guys, I'm about to go to sleep, so I've just washed myself. That's why my face is shiny, stuff like so. Don't mind. I'm actually going to bed after this. So yeah, where was I? So you know the situation where you want to get into it with someone so bad, like you want to start a fight with someone so bad, but there's just never an opportunity. I think that situation that day was more something like that. Like she wanted to fight me so bad, or she wanted to embarrass me so bad, or put me on my place or whatever so bad, but there was just never an opportunity. And now with me asking this, it's like I'm opening the door wide open for her to attack or to come at me the wrong way or something like that. But so I said, okay, you didn't have to answer. Maybe I was in her eyes, I was getting too smart or something in that direction, because I said, okay, well, she didn't have to answer if she didn't want to. Then I turned my back. When I tell you, guys, I have a lot of friends. If they listen to this, a lot of them won't know, because this happened like the first year in boarding school, but deep inside the first year, but it was like 6 months into the first year, let's say 6 months into the first year. So a lot of my close friends don't know about this. As soon as I turned my head, that girl came from behind. She was like, "You don't mess with me." She just took me from the back of my head and like pushed me. She almost pushed me into the mirror, guys, because my head went to the wall, but sideways, like it made that sound come to the wall, but it next to the mirror. So I'm not gonna lie, I have never thought in a million years I would find myself in such a situation. I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. So I remember still had the soap. I put my toiletry bag down, and remember I told you guys, for some reason I didn't put my underwear and the rest of my stuff inside the toilet. So I had a spa of soap in my hand, and still with my clean underwear that I was about to wear in the other. So my head goes to the wall next to the mirror. So when I turn around, I think that girl thought she did something that or maybe she did, because she did throw a punch as soon as I turned around. And me not being a fighter, I throw her with the bar soap right on her forehead. And for some reason, maybe I thought my underwear was going to do something to her. After that bar soap, I threw her with my panties and bra in her face. But obviously after that, they broke us up, or they split us apart. So now the girls were, the whole mood has shifted. So now a lot of the girls, some of like the girls that were cracking jokes with her were laughing. Oh no, Ace, why are you getting so hyped up? This wasn't that serious, but then again, girl, I didn't know you can throw a punch like that. The fuck? Oh, she did throw in a good punch, I'm not gonna lie. I did whatever I had to, and that was throw her with the soap in my underwear. Obviously, I don't know if what punches I would have thrown if the fight went on from that point, but all I knew was I wasn't gonna stand still while this girl did damage to me. So yeah, that they break us up, they crack jokes. We didn't know you can throw in a punch like that. Oh girl, you mean nobody's gonna mess with you? Oh, people were saying I have much more respect now. I know not to mess with you again. And I didn't even feel bad. You know why? Because I know I'm not a fighter. Obviously, I wasn't even planning to throw hands that day. So I knew I wasn't a fighter. All I knew was I wasn't gonna allow her to beat me up while I'm just standing still. As my mother would have said, your armpit is not pleated so that you can lift and throw a punch back. So yeah, so that was my first fight. I think that was my first, physical fight. That was my first and only fight thus far. So yeah, so they break us up. She went to her corner where she was standing. I was continuing to clean myself. I didn't shed a tear. Likely I didn't bleed because of that, the way she pushed me to the wall. I didn't bleed or anything like that. So yeah, that was the day I got into a fight, and that was my only fight thus far. So if you guys enjoyed the story, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Also, if you guys haven't watched my other videos, go and check them out, and go and add me on IG. Subscribe, guys, to make the family grow. See you guys in the next one video. It's gonna